So I would like to thank my dad and my mama for helping me get through the last year of high school and through the last year of all of the struggles that I've gone through. I wouldn't be crossing the stage today if it wasn't for you guys, and I love you guys.
So I'd like to thank my mom for supporting me and pushing me through high school and making me get to the graduation day today. I want to say I love you and thank you so much for everything that you do for me.
I'd like to thank my friends for helping me get through my school career, because when no one else was around, they were the only people to help me out, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Mr. Pendle, for being our vertical asymptote and teaching us that even with our limits, we can reach infinity.
I would like to thank Mrs. Gomes and Mr. McRory for getting me to graduation.
I'd like to thank Connor McAllister because he makes my life better.
My parents, my friends, especially my teachers.
Okay, I'd like to thank Miss Holly for helping me pick all the right classes that I need to graduate and just for motivating me.
I would like to thank my grandfather, Ed Arias, my son, Dawson Brown, and my good Mexican friend, Meter Zach.
Mr. Milner, he was very supportive and we always made the class fun, so I always enjoyed coming every morning to his class, and he'll just make everything exciting.
Mr. Pendle for all the great math puns and a great experience in math.
Quero agradecer a todos os formandos da Hunting Hills por terem me concedido essa oportunidade de estar entre eles nesse ano tão especial.
I'd like to thank my friends for motivating me to come to school to make it more of a fun environment.
Mr. Jacobson for helping me graduate and helping me through tough times throughout these years.
I would like to thank Ms. Harvey and Mr. Gomes for sending me to Skills.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Mr. Lord for helping me in English and pushing me.
Thank my mom for always being there for me through my delinquent grade 9 years and all the way through high school, and always supporting me in what I wanted to do.
I'd like to thank Rachel for the food that she's given me.
Thank you, Ms. Kai, for introducing your religion to me.
I'd like to thank my parents for motivating me to stay in high school and graduate instead of dropping out.
I would like to thank Beyonce.
Mr. Winnicky for helping me get through high school, because he would always help me get through day-to-day tasks and help me figure out when I'm gonna study and what I'm gonna do, and help me figure out what I'm gonna do with my future.
My friends and family for encouraging me and supporting me and helping me to get this far.
It would be my parents for their dedication, hard work, and commitment.
In high school was very hard, but Mom helped me get through high school every single time.
I want to thank Tim Trentham and TJ Hartel for helping me graduate, because they've always pushed me to do my best.
I'd like to thank Jonathan Davis for fathering our robot babies.
I really want to thank my friends for helping me grad.
I would like to thank grade 9s for inspiring me to get through the school year.
I'd like to thank all my high school classmates for making my high school experience a great one.
My mom for making sure me and all my friends get home safely on Friday nights.
My mom for helping me graduate and become the person I am today.
I'd like to thank Mr. Godwin for helping me graduate. When I was in his construction class, he taught me basic life skills.
Sahar and Brett for being good friends and motivating me throughout high school. That's it.
We'd like to thank Trentham for putting up with our sass, and I'd like to thank Mrs. Harvey for giving me gluten-free cookies in her class.
And I'd like to thank Mr. Johnson for conceiving this one over here.
I'd like to thank Patrick McLean because he's one of the best social teachers I have ever had.
Mr. Trentham for pushing me all the time and encouraging me to do my best every day.
When I grow up, I want to be famous, I want to be starred, I want to be in movies.
When I'm older, I want to be a politician because I want to make a change in the world.
When I grow up, I want to become a computer programming. The reason I want to become a computer programming is because I like technology and I love to work with computers.
Well, when I grow up, I'm going to be a professional dancer and choreographer because that's what I love to do.
When I grow up, my passion has always been musical theater, and so next year I will be going to a musical theater program for university, and my goal is to end up on Broadway stage trying to inspire people to follow their dreams.
A, hopefully not living in my mom's basement, and B, hopefully as big as this guy.
What I want to be when I grow up is still bigger than this guy and the owner, player, coach of the Flint Tropics.
Be an electrical installations person because the wiring of vehicles has always interested me.
I'm going to be in the Canadian Armed Forces.
To be a computer engineer because when I was a kid I had a knack for computers and I helped my family out with fixing all of them, and I definitely think that I can make a career out of it.
I don't know where I'll be in 10 years, but right now I think engineering is the path I want to take.
I have no idea where I'm gonna go. Going into engineering for now. We'll see how it goes.
I don't know. Maybe become a doctor, Andrew.
I guess I'm gonna be stuck with him in med school 10 years from now.
Not a doctor, not an engineer. That's where I'll be.
I want to be a pro wrestler.
What do you guys want to be when you grow up?
A dad.
Like hopefully go do my apprenticeship in welding, and then later on in life hopefully go do my pilot's training. Piloting is one of my greatest aspirations in life.
What I want to be when I'm grown up is a youth pastor. Since I was very young, I've been very passionate about working with youth and being able to help them grow spiritually.
A character designer for video games or movies because I like designing characters. I've always liked concept art and stuff like that.
I'd like to join the RCMP because I really enjoy helping people and enforcing good.
Criminal psychoanalysis because I want to get inside people's brains and figure out why criminals do what they do.
I want to be a civil engineer in the future. I can build a building by myself.
When I grow up, I think I want to be older. That's about the main thing. So.
I want to be a psychologist because the brain is something that's really interested me since I was younger.
When I grow up, I'd like to be a physicist.
I'm gonna find Bigfoot and I'm gonna show the world that he's real, because he is real.
I want to go into supply chain management because I want to travel with my job.
I'm gonna be a dentist.
I wanted to become like an animator. I want to be like Disney or...
Loved the science of astronomy. I've loved learning as much as I can about the universe, and I just want to make that into my career as I get older, and I would just be beyond happy if I could accomplish that in life.
My favorite high school memory is football, just having fun with the friends, winning 4-peats and all that kind of stuff.
My favorite high school memory was probably barbecuing in the parking lot on lunch, and the principals came out and we made them food.
All our friends getting together at lunch and having barbecues in the lot.
Golfing in the lot.
My favorite memory would probably have to be today, just like walking across that stage, like seeing all us looking cute and stuff like that, like that would be like perfect memory of high school.
The Jasper band trip this year, where our bus driver was an hour and a half late, and we spent the first day driving to Drayton for lunch and then driving to Hinton for a hotel.
Rugby provincials in Lethbridge and flooding the hotel rooms with a water fight.
Drayton Valley in our first year of rugby in grade 10 and playing in every type of weather possible in the matter of one 80-minute game.
Probably being able to be a part of all the athletics and all the teams and making all the new friends with moving here in October.
It was in grade 9 when I met my first high school friends, because I'm still friends with them today and they mean a lot to me.
The grad dance. The grad dance, I was given the opportunity to DJ it, and it was an awesome experience. Everyone was super pumped and super excited, and the reaction to it was just amazing, and it was awesome.
Wakefest, I would say. Just staying up till like 5 a.m. and playing badminton. That was fun.
When I first went to Wakefest, I knew kind of a small group of people, but overall I actually kind of got closer and met more people way more than I expected. So that's probably one of my most memorable events happening. And right at the end, you get to eat a lot of pancakes.
Our favorite high school memory is pranking Mr. Johnson, like leaving a rock on his doorstep.
And then a pumpkin.
And then a kid's wallet.
And some other stuff. He still doesn't know.
Surprise.
My favorite memory from high school is when Mr. Pendle gave me 6 of his infamous Pendle cookies to share with my mom. That day I learned that 6 divided by 2 does not always equal 3.
Our favorite or my favorite? My favorite. My. Okay. Alright. My favorite high school memory was volleyball.
It'd probably be football, because I got to meet new people and bond with them.
The 2015 China trip when I was in 10th grade.
I would like to thank Mrs. Kai for giving me this opportunity to go on that trip.
So our favorite high school memory, the first one is grade 9 band fairs, when fairs were actually appreciated.
And then the other one is decorating lockers for our birthdays. We made a giraffe that we're very proud of.
It was pretty sweet. And yeah, it took up 2 whole rows.
This year in football, we're playing against Notre Dame for the second time this season. They're 3rd and goal. They ran the ball, and I blew through the line, tackled the guy for a loss of 2. We got the ball, and just hearing hundreds of fans yelling, screaming, felt good.
It's bike-a-thon. Mine was also bike-a-thon because we got to spend time with our friends and support a great cause.
My grade 11 year when we won the 4-peat and we celebrated all night long.
Favorite high school memories is our Thursday afternoons Brown Social House with the boys.
3 iced teas with 3 lemons each and 3 hickory burgers. Oh yeah.
My favorite high school memory is probably all the parties, bro.
The New York trip last year, because we got to go just travel around New York and see all the sights and walk and see some really cool Broadway shows.
And my favorite part was going up the Empire State Building.
It was just amazing to be in the city and experience everything there.
And visiting all the museums in New York.
Where you sit in the gathering area with your friends and eat all the food that your mom packed you in your lunch.
When Jeevan tripped on the stairs on the first day of grad TA.
Playing football, and when we won the championship for the league, that was one of the best moments of my life, really awesome.
Throughout high school, my favorite subject was bio. It was just really cool to find out how the different body systems work and how the cells work.
My favorite high school memory has to be in Miss Kai's Chinese class, and more specifically, Chinese New Year. Getting to host those events was so funny, and having Miss Kai as my teacher was a blast.
So my favorite class is drama. I love drama. It's probably one of the only reasons that I really kind of made a lot of friends. Made it easier coming from a smaller school.
My favorite class would have to be cosmetology because of the wonderful teacher that I have. Her name is Miss Gotel, and she has definitely pushed me towards graduation and helped me a lot through my life. So thank you to her.
My favorite class was English 9 Advanced with Miss Robertson. It's when she put us in a group together, and that's when we became friends.
My favorite class would have to be Physics 30 because I am physics.
Med Studies. I like it because of all the activities we got to do and the interesting stuff we got to learn there.
The Spanish class, because for me it's an advantage because I speak Spanish.
The Social 30 because we have a great teacher and a lot of interesting topics to learn about, and it's always a fun class to be in.
Our favorite class at Hunting Hills in our grade 12 year was
Phys Ed 30 with Celery.
Phys Ed 30, it's really fun.
We love Phys Ed 30 because of the teacher. He made us feel comfortable, and we like the activities that we make there.
It's probably Mr. Johnson's grade 10 science. He always started off the class with a funny picture, and I still even remember when we started our chemistry unit, it was a funny atom joke, and it was pretty entertaining. It was definitely really what started me on chemistry.
Grade 9 and grade 10 hockey classes, they were probably my most memorable classes of this, and I made some pretty funny friends that I still talk to today. So.
Fab 30 because I like to weld pipe.
Fab 30 because I like to lay a clean bead.
Phys Ed 30 just because of the interactions with people and all the trips you get to go on. It's really like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You get to go with all your friends, and the people you meet is really cool, and the things you do is really out of your comfort zone, so it's definitely really cool to do that. So
it starts.
Bio 30 is my favorite class.
My favorite classes were both architecture and art because it's fun to be in a class of people that like the same things, and plus I loved both of the teachers and they were always super nice, and it's just fun to be able to be creative and do whatever you want.
Yeah. It was construction because there was no homework.
Being in HHHS because I get to go on trips every year and it's just a lot of fun.
My favorite class would have to be foods because you just get to eat free food all the time.
Math 20-2 because Miss Mitchell is a really fun teacher.
I have probably my Gym 30 class because it's a very small class. There's 12 kids in it, and we're really close and just overall really fun.
Drama, for as long as I can remember, it was a pretty free-form class. The people in it were fantastic, and so were the teachers. Personal shout out to Miss Mary and Jacobson for being some of the greatest teachers I've ever had.
Science 24 with Miss Kelly, and the reason why is because we got to do a lot of fun stuff there. We got to learn about human biology and physiology.
Photo 30 because it's something I enjoy doing.
I had so much fun in the class, that's why psychology is my favorite class.
Math, because I don't have to interpret the question like you do in English. You just have an X and find the number.
Sweet class, because I like to cook with my classmates.
Theater last semester because it was a class where I could come out of my comfort zone, and I don't know, it was something out of the loop that I normally do.
This year at least was my digital arts classes, just because they're really fun and I get to be creative in them.
Digital arts, because of the creative liberty.
Art. It's my favorite class because it allows me to do basically whatever I want, express myself. And Miss Waldo is also one of the coolest teachers.
Construction, it's a fun class to do stuff and you get to learn some life skills.
Math, because unlike English, it actually only has one answer.
Comm 20 with Miss Alleman, because it was really fun and it just taught me so much.
It's Bio 30 the second time around.
It's Gym 30. It's a really fun class. You get to meet a lot of good people, get close to them.
I just love music. Music's a big part of my life, and it's what I want to do after high school, so rock bands really helped me out with that.
Science 10 because I had my favorite teacher, Mr. Johnson.
Grads of 2017, and of course my little girl Bailey. I hope you all have a fantastic day and lots of fun tonight. Be safe. As I think about your preparations for your upcoming diploma exams, I'm reminded of words of wisdom from one of my favorite movie characters, Gandalf the Grey, who uttered to the Balrog in the Chasm of Khazad-dûm, "You shall not pass!" To avoid succumbing to Gandalf's threat, do have lots of fun this weekend, but be ready to get back at it next Tuesday.
Only 22 more days of classes and 6 days of exams, and then you're out there in the real world. It's time for you to decide what's your definition of success, what's your definition of happiness, and get out there and grab it.
Here's a great quote. Always remember that you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think.
Find your passion. See what lies ahead and just chase after it.
Be open to growth, to always bounce back, be resilient, to live your life with integrity, and to go after your goals with tenacity. And along the way, in 40 years, I hope that you can look back and be proud of the path that you've traveled. And along the way, you've taken a little bit of this.
Enjoy what life has to offer, and hopefully these last few years here were just a starting point for that, and hopefully we taught you something along the way too.
Mr. Broussard and I we're so old that when we graduated high school, Rubik's Cube had just been invented, and that's all anybody wanted to do was just play Rubik's Cube. They were obsessed with it. And
so I got this for my graduation gift, and I was told that if I could ever successfully complete the puzzle, I'd have success in life. And well, I'm almost. Hey!
You did it,
I got
Jim.
it!
You did
I
it.
got it!
You did
we
it.
wish you the same success that I've just had with my Rubik's Cube. Congratulations.
Keep on rocking in the free world.
As we move, as we change, as we grow, we get better. And you've done an incredible thing. Keep moving forward, keep getting better. I'm really proud of you. Best of luck in your future.
The main thing that you taught me, class of 2017, is to just be myself, to be a person. Like you, I learned to explore my creativity, to love the moments, to learn from my mistakes.
Oh, yes.
I think you got to square root the gravitational force.
Add the temperature and put
I don't know.
You know what? No matter how hard we try, we just cannot calculate the appeal of the sampling of projectile motion.
Congratulations, grad class of 2017.
Well, grads, here's our chance to head off together and start a new adventure. Remember, always keep learning.
Find the time to find something that makes your life full. It'll lead to having a job like mine where it doesn't feel like you actually work a day in your life. So congratulations, grads, and a special congratulations goes out to my nephews, Josh and Zach, who are graduating today. Very proud of you. Congratulations.
Stephanie, your mom and dad are so proud of you. We are so looking forward to all the things that you have coming forward. And just good luck in everything that you do. We love you lots.
It's the last of the 90s babies are graduating. Makes me feel pretty old. Gomes, you were teaching when the last of the 80s babies graduated. What's that like?
I just wanted to have a special shout out to my all-girls phys ed class. You know who you are. Some of the feistiest, strongest, stubborn, caring, honest, amazing young ladies I've taught. And I have enjoyed watching you flourish all through high school, and you're here now. And I'm just hoping you have a wonderful future and continue on your path to wellness and greatness.
Congratulations on all your hard work and best of luck in your future.
And I hope all your dreams come true.
Think about how you got here. That's the same way you're going to get through the rest of your life. And how you got here, I bet, was through your relationships. People that support you, people that help you out. People that give you, encouragement when things seem discouraging. So that's something you'll probably work on all your life, your relationships, and they'll get you through everything.
And remember, treat your education as a springboard, not a finish line.
What he said, chemistry, physics rules.
So here we go, here's a little social studies inspiration. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight.
There will be challenges in your life, foreseeable and unforeseeable, but they won't define you. How you respond to them will.
Get rid of all the expectations and the pressure that you put on yourself by having everything figured out by the time you graduate, because the truth is there's no set path. We adults, we just make it up as we go along.
And in a world where you can choose to be anything, choose to be kind.
By the way, Mrs. Gomes says she loves you.
It's never too late to learn a second language, and it's never too late to practice yoga. Félicitations.
Always try to take a different road. You'll see something different. You get to see the world from a different point of view.
Remember, life is not about a constant state of happiness. Life is about discovering what makes you happy. So go and be adventurous, be brave, live with gratitude, and find your happy.
Okay, class of 2017, go out there and explore the world, set some goals, work hard at pursuing them, climb high, climb far, reach the sky, reach for the stars. Strong heart, strong mind, lightning pride.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.